everyone. Keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Beat her up so bad. When I found him, I returned the favor.
E de novo com essa roupa horrorosa. Que roupa feia. Que roupa feia. Pra essa daqui. Meio...
Any ideas?
Captain said the first place was on Kenmore. Let's go.
Então o Phelps estava em alma da mina mesmo. Carai.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad.
Vamos lá. Casa incendiada. Primeiro, né? Quem diria? Ô, querido, vou deixar aberto. Obrigada. É esse carro. Que carro feio. Por que essa gente tem tanto carro feio?
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Que maluco mal-humorado da
This
porra.
is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station, chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Nossa. Phelps não tem sorte com ninguém, né?
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. They come home with us.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
É tudo que temos, né?
Dirty cop from the newspaper.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Nossa. Não é nada, não?
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Sei não, hein?
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Cadê a mulher? Ei! Opa, o estranho. Opa, mais roupinha. Gostei. Calma aí, quero dar mais uma olhadinha aqui no lugar. Não dá de falar com a mulher? Acho que não, senão teria... Ah. Que é isso? Um candelabro.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Nossa, custa nada olhar, né, filho? Dá uma olhada em tudo. É só um sapato, foda-se. Vamos dar uma olhada no bagulho do aquecedor. Aqui. Não dá nem de interagir com essa merda, porque, porra. Pode entrar no... Não. Chato, jogo chato. Não dá de entrar no bagulho de fogo. Ah, tu não quer bater um papo? Nem tu. Entendido. O que eu fiz? Building a Better California. Lisa Fields.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Já vamos colar lá, então. Agente de viagem. Agora esse daqui, né? Mais uma. Só pra dar uma olhadinha. Ah, calma lá, brother.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Que carro feio que tu tem, hein, brother. Parece uma banheira. E vira igual uma banheira. Destruir esse carro pra pegar um novo. Porque, putz. Aqui os condomínios. Condomínio é uma parada tão estadunidense, né? Casas iguais, terrenos iguais, vidas iguais. O sonho americano. Tá. Vamos chegando, tamo. A gente vai pela fumaça, né? Ah, que bosta. Coitada dessa pessoa.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Eu vi no começo da cutscene, né?
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Todo mundo odeia agora o Phelps. Com razão, né? É filho da puta mesmo. Quem foi? É o carro, mano. Tá maluco. Tá, cadê a parada do aquecedor? Eu não encontrei absolutamente nada. Jogo, me dá uma ajuda, jogo. Só um relógio, velho. Putz. Mostrar todas as pistas. Ah lá. Ah lá. Ah lá. Achei. Finalmente. Aqui a parada que o maluco tava colocando.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Puta merda, hein? Por que alguém sempre tem que correr?
Stop! LAPD! I'm walking. Got an ID on the firebug. Stop right there.
Vai lá, Phelps. Boa. Boa, moleque. Alguém sempre tem que correr, mano. Acho incrível.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Tá.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Mas tinha mais uma pista. Onde que era? Era por aqui, eu acho. Ah. Fodeu. O jogo não colabora às vezes. Ah, vamos lá então, né? Agência de viagem Gulliver. Mas então já temos duas coisas iguais na história. Eles ganharam uma viagem. Querem casas destruídas? Pra poder vender, quem sabe? Não ligo, não me importo. Vocês que lutem. Esse carro parece uma geladeira. Vai, geladeira. Uma musiquinha de fundo boa. As musiquinhas desse jogo são bem boas, né?
Think of the siren as lubricant for the great machine that is this city.
Quem? Chegamos? Chegamos! Cadê a cutscene? Ah, aí sim, chegamos.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Aqui. Catalina Island. Aqui, ó. E mais uma coisa. Todos esses já foram, porque, né? All round.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
É verdade. Ele não tá parecendo falar que tá
So
mentindo.
they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Sim. Tava certo. Ele parecia bem...
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Ficou nervoso, hein?
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Bom, pelo menos ele foi sincero, né? Não foi difícil, pelo menos, saber.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
É. Olha o sonho americano aí. Cacete, pra onde que é isso? Vamos retar se vê no que dá. Finíssimo, senhores. Que eu acho que já dá de virar. Esse carro que é meio merda, mas ele vira bem. Demora um pouquinho pra acostumar. Cacete, cadê esse negócio? Ah, aqui. Nossa, pensei que não queria chegar no negócio.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
E aí, brother? Quer bater um papo? Não, né? Óbvio que não.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Interessante. Dá uma olhadinha na tua mesa. Tem problema? Tem mais uma coisa? Não sei. Nada pra ver aqui. Tá. Nada pra ver aqui, tá. Nada pra ver aqui também, tá. Vai saber, né? Cacete, desce, Phelps. Phelps, meu Deus do céu, Phelps. Desce daí, Phelps. Phelps, desce, Phelps. Agora o bonito não quer descer dali. Tá com medo. Ah, bom, finalmente, né? Tá, mas... Pra onde vamos agora? Algum de vocês quer falar comigo?
Beer. Makes you see double, makes you feel single.
Esse aqui eu já vi. E agora? Cacete, o que nós vamos procurar lá? Não sei. Porque da última vez não tinha nada de interessante. Além do que eu já tinha achado. A não ser que agora seja mais limpo. Sei lá. Ah, tá. Não, tá a mesma coisa. Porra, o que que tem aqui?
I appreciate your help, Detective, but I need to see to my family.
Don't think this is anything.
Ah, não é o livro. um sapato, né? Vai, sapato.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
É. Também acho.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Ah, mas o que que pode ter aqui? Tá. Mano. Eu não sei. Ah, isso aqui.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Nossa, finalmente. Alguma coisa. Ah, então aqui tem mais alguma coisa. Vou lá ver se não acho alguma coisa, né?
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? Solved the case. Took some barflies.
Tá ficando complexo, né? As coisas do jogo. Vem, brother, cola. Vai que eu acho alguma coisa. Tá tudo tão queimado que fica meio ruimzão de ver. Tipo, de ver qualquer coisa, saca? Ficou com medo? Entendo. Te fechei, meu brother. Azar.
Take it easy, folks. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Que queria o caralho. Tá. Era uma parada que deveria estar por aqui, pelo que aparentava o íconezinho do mapa, mas eu não sei.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Será que era só os corpos que faltava? Deixa eu ver. Talvez era isso também. Era só os corpos. Vou ocupar o sono, que eu estou com sono. Vamos lá, meu brother. Que isso? Só pra te dar um sustinho. Só pra dar um sustinho, pra ver se eu não te deixava pra trás. Porque meu brother tá muito chatão, hein? Por que eu tô dando estacionamento aqui? Tem um estádio pra casa? Talvez. Corrida de carros. Faz sentido então ter um fodendo estacionamento.
make a claim to the department.
Ah, qual foi? Nem bati.
We came as soon as we could. I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Ah, não.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Calma, cara.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Tá. Não, não, não. Meu Deus, jogo.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Será que é isso?
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Nossa.
Read about the Carrollton case in the paper? That's the cop who saw it.
Estamos chegando.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
É um maluco igual do fogo. Tem maluco pra tudo, né? Então, não me surpreende. Tá muito longe ainda. Pelo menos os carros agora estão mais rápidos, né? Eles eram bem mais lentos. Foi mal. Não era a intenção. Chegamos. Ah, sai fora. Obrigado por abrir pra mim.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Acho que não é aqui, deve ser aqui.
5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
E aqui? Aqui? Cadê o escritório do corno? Ah, aqui.
Son. Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Tô achando que é dúvida, hein?
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Dúvida, hein?
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Mierda.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Pô, pelo menos eu não acertei,
I want you to give me
né?
a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Hey, there's such a thing as
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to
Verde
run it by
original.
R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Vamos lá, né? Ainda errei, caralho.
Am I missing something?
Operator,
here?
message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Esse é o que tinha feito as paradas.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Não é aqui, pô. Ô, porra.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a full roof.
Tem aqui algum lugar? Tem aqui, pô.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
Ah, mas aonde então, filho da puta?
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Onde eu acho esse corpo?
About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and dumped the body. But that's the cop who put him away.
Quer ver os armários? Oxê!
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Mas que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Ah, tá. Não dá pra assinar.
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Não tá aparecendo a interação. Porra, essa.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
E qual o problema? Calma, 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 calma.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Mentiu.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Not much help.
Tem alguma coisa lá embaixo? Aparentemente não.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Parada de cabelo. Não te mandei isso aí, Phelps. Te liga?
Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Tá defendendo demais.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley.
que aconteceu? O que aconteceu? Não fiz nada. Chevrolet. Clements. Tipo, se eu errar, vai dar merda. Se pá. Mas eu tô achando... Cara, peraí. Eu vou no Clements. Verley.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired a weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Tá. Não é, então. Caralho. Aqui não tem carro. Aqui tem um carro. Pra ser.
Let them know we're coming, Phelps. Put on the siren. At least we'll know where we're headed and try to retrace our steps.
Olha que eu acho que é, hein? Esse pai é o Clements. Ai, gente, por que vocês atrapalham tanto?
Funny, the human desire for self-preservation.
Não é o Clements.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Merda. Tomara que o incendiário não tenha incendiado já, né? Vamos lá, então. Eu vou no verde. Com quase certeza que é ele. Verley. Vamos lá, milhão, hein? Mais rápido que esse carro pode não.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank when you drive it.
Yeah. Será? Não é também, mano.
Stop or I'll shoot.
É o outro. O outro da jaqueta marrom.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Ah, mano, tem que correr de novo dos caras. Tá com medo de ser preso de novo, né? Fez caca.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
E aí? Tô chegando, tô chegando, tô chegando. Vai desistir ou não vai? Vai, 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 vai. Já era, brother. Não acredito que é o último. Tá fazendo merda.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Tá bom, mas ainda temos um. É o trabalho de Ryan. É ele, só pode ser ele. Pode ser o Ryan. Nossa, um bem pertinho do outro. Que porra é essa?
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
I'll just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
É, deu problema na gravação e eu que lute. Basicamente o OBS crashou e ao invés de ele voltar funcionando, gravando normal, não, ele não voltou gravando, então eu perdi o final eu perdi aquela parte da missão e tal, então eu só fui no 10 depois de um bom tempo. Então eu já tinha feito uma parte da interrogação dos caras, já tava interrogando o Ryan, então vou fazer a mesma coisa que eu fiz.
I have two suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Mas a parada do Ryan foi a mesma coisa de sempre, ir atrás do cara de carro, parar o carro e é isso aí, ele vai vir pra cá.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Dúvida, né?
Farley, I can hand you over for extradition now, or you can give me something. What's it gonna be?
I'm giving it to you straight. I've told you all I know.
Merda. De desenvolvimento.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Tá.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Certeza. Movimento.
Clement says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Está ao ritmo del 70.
Reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire, huh?
Tá, calma.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand?
Dúvida, eu acho.
Give me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Merda. Tem outro lá.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Eu também errei. Da outra vez.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. I know you've got it made if you can get to that task.
Desculpa. Não, é pra cá. Onde que é mesmo a sala? Aqui.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Yeah.
Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
Merda, que bosta.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Tell me
Mentira.
the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
Ficha criminal, panfletos anarquistas de Ryan, propaganda anarquistas. Vencedor, desenvolvimento suburbano. Bilhete do concurso. Ficha criminal. É.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Acho que dúvida, então.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Literatura
You
anarquista.
want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Depoimento. Propaganda. Conspiração. Ficha criminal? Não.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Mentira, né, pô?
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
I don't prove that. Ficha criminal.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Acho que é ele.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Por mais que tenha um maluco, ele podia estar usando o nome do outro cara lá, né?
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Tá, né? Informação do caso, perguntas corretas. Danos a veículos, né? Matthew Ryan enfrentará o grande júri com 4 acusações de homicídio. Foda, hein? Mas então é isso e continuamos depois.